Ladies and gentlemen, in a politically charged nation like India, are we viewing everything through the prism of politics? Is reviving our cultural legacy being reduced to a mere commentary on vote bank? Does Bharat not deserve its renaissance moment, which can be free from the cynicism of Rajniti? Today, Prime Minister Narendra Modi not just laid the foundation stone of the Kalki Dham Mandir, but also figuratively laid the foundation stone for Amrit Kal, where Vikas and Virasat will both go hand in hand. Let's remind you of these visuals where the Prime Minister refused to shy away from wearing his faith on his sleeve. From Ayodhya's Pran Pratishtha to the inauguration of the Swami Narayan Mandir in Abu Dhabi, and today heralding in another hub of Astha at the Kalki Dham. This is the first and only temple in India to be constructed for Lord Kalki, an incarnation of the Hindu god Vishnu. The sprawling mandir will be spread over 5 acres and will be 108 feet tall. Prime Minister laid the foundation stone and performed puja for the Pradhan Shila in a 10-minute auspicious window. Prime Minister Modi was joined by UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath and Kalki Dham Nirman Trust Chairman Acharya Pramod Krishnam, who was till recently in the Congress and was expelled by the Congress. In fact, he also lashed out at the Mandir baiters, saying that Congress had opposed the Mandir and building it will disturb peace was their grouse. Now, let's also tell you how Virasat has been entwined by the Prime Minister with Vikas. After the inauguration of the Kalki Dham Mandir, Prime Minister Modi inaugurated 14,500 projects across Uttar Pradesh, worth more than 10 lakh crore rupees, at the 4th groundbreaking ceremony in Lucknow. With BJP's Mission 80 in the populous state of Uttar Pradesh with the largest number of Lok Sabha seats in the country, watch how the strongest pitch was made by the Prime Minister. Listen.
राम लला के विराजमान होने का वो अलौकिक अनुभव, वो दिव्य अनुभूति अब भी हमें भावुक कर जाती है। इसी बीच हम देश से सैकड़ों किलोमीटर दूर अरब की धरती पर अबू धाबी में पहले विराट मंदिर के लोकार्पण के साक्षी भी बने हैं। हम विकास भी, विरासत भी इस मंत्र को आत्मसात करते हुए चल रहे हैं। एक और हमारे तीर्थों का विकास हो रहा है, तो दूसरी ओर शहरों में हाई टेक इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर भी तैयार हो रहा है। आज अगर मंदिर बन रहे हैं तो देश भर में नए मेडिकल कॉलेज भी बन रहे हैं। जिस दिन अयोध्या में राम मंदिर की प्राण प्रतिष्ठा हुई थी, तब मैंने एक और बात कही थी। 22 जनवरी से अब नए काल चक्र की शुरुआत हो चुकी है। प्रभु श्री राम ने जब शासन किया तो उसका प्रभाव हजारों वर्ष तक रहा। कल की मंदिर के लिए इन्हें पिछली सरकारों से लंबी लड़ाई लड़नी पड़ी, कोर्ट के चक्कर भी लगाने पड़े। वो मुझे बता रहे थे कि एक समय उन्हें कहा जा रहा था कि मंदिर बनाने से शांति व्यवस्था बिगड़ जाएगी।
While Prime Minister Modi has made a clear Vikas and Virasat pitch, his political rivals, the India alliance, see a sinking ship. Look closely at these visuals of Acharya Pramod Krishnam, the expelled Congress leader and also former advisor to Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, with the Prime Minister. And this is a picture of symbolic of how the winds are blowing. Remember, The rumor has it that Acharya Pramod Krishnam may be headed to the BJP, and it was on this ground that the Congress had actually to expel him. Incidentally, Congress Member of Parliament Vivek Tankha was also in attendance at the Kalki Mandir, where the Pradhan Shila was being laid. While Acharya ji is clear about his intent, Vivek Tankha did try to quell the rumors of a mass defection from the Congress party.
श्री कल्की धाम की आज स्थापना हुई है। श्री कल्की धाम की आधारशिला को स्थापित करने के लिए अपने कर कमलों द्वारा माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी आए, हम उनका आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। ये सनातन के लिए, भारत के लिए गौरव का विषय है कि जहां भगवान आएगा वहां उनके आने से पहले एक भव्य धाम की स्थापना आज हुई है।
मैं तो डिफरेंट भाव से आया हूँ। मैं कल्की धाम के इस भाव से सालों से जुड़ा हूँ। मेरी मित्रता पार्टी के और पार्टी अलग चीजें हैं। आचार्य प्रमोद जी मेरे मित्र हैं। कल्की धाम में मेरे को विश्वास है, श्रद्धा है। मैं श्रद्धा पूर्वक एक श्रद्धालु बन के आज यहाँ आया था। ना तो मैं मोदी जी को रिसीव करने गया था, ना मैं मंच पे बैठा था, ना मैं भाषण दे रहा था। मैं यहाँ एक श्रद्धालु के हैसियत से जो कल्की धाम को मानता है, जो जिसके कल्की धाम के प्रति प्रेम है, श्रद्धा है, सुमन है, इसलिए मैं आया था।
But the Congress's woes don't quite end here. The former Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Kamal Nath and his son Nakul Nath are now camping in Delhi, and sources say that Kamal Nath is miffed about being denied a ticket to Rajya Sabha after ages and decades of being close to the Gandhi Parivar, as well as actually financing, supporting the Congress governments in the past and playing, I think, a role in the party for over 6 decades. While his son has removed all references to the Congress on his Twitter bio. If he does finally decide to switch sides before the polls, it will be the biggest body blow to the tottering grand old party. Sources say that Kamal Nath made an emotional appeal to Sonia Gandhi and said that this is the last thing that he is asking for from the party, because in 6 years he would be 85 years old and will then retire from politics. But Sonia Gandhi apparently actually refused. And then Rahul Gandhi and Digvijay Singh were rushed to placate Kamal Nath. Today, Kamal Nath met Congress MLAs who are loyal to him. In fact, 20 of them waiting for his orders to decide their next move. Will he, won't he? That's what everybody is talking about. And meanwhile, visuals of Ram Jhanda coming up at his Delhi premises, then going away and then coming back again, has really mixed up the politics and the expectations and the rumors in Kamal Nath camps. Listen in.
जिस व्यक्ति ने जो खुद हाईकमान कहलाता है वो छोटी मोटी घटनाओं से नाराज होकर बीजेपी में चल जाए, 40 साल की तपस्या कोई भंग नहीं करता। एक काल्पनिक प्रश्न एकदम उठा, 2-3 दिन गरमाया, आज उसका पटाक्षेप कर दिया उन्होंने कि मेरा बेटा नकुल नाथ कांग्रेस की टिकट पे छिंदवाड़ा से चुनाव लड़ेगा लोकसभा।
And there are a lot of rumors about our Kamal Nath also. I am telling you on record, being a president of a political party, I know Kamal Nath since last 35 years personally. He is a man of values, principles. He will not go step out of Congress party. It is a new rumor spreading by various political parties and the BJP friends. Why will he go at this age? What is there? After all, we are there to keep our names, integrity in place.
Not just Kamal Nath and Acharya Pramod Krishnam. Rumors arrive that even Congress's Punjab veteran Manish Tiwari may be deserting the Congress party, though officially he has denied all of these speculations. What this will mean for the Parivar, we don't know, but let's get you a Newshour fact check. Kamal Nath is the former Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh and a 9-time Member of Parliament from Chhindwara who's never lost an election, at least for the Lok Sabha. Meanwhile, Acharya Pramod Krishnam is a Congress veteran who joined the party in 1980s after meeting Rajiv Gandhi, and his saffron credentials would have been a blessing for the Congress party, which is known as a minority appeasement party, the only Hindu Acharya now out of the party. Moving on, Manish Tiwari is a grassroots leader who rose up the ranks from Youth Congress. In fact, a former union minister, and his father was killed down by terrorists in Anandpur Sahib, and he's been a member of parliament from there. A huge asset for the Congress in the state of Punjab, where it has lost its ground to the Aam Aadmi Party. But the biggest debacle comes from Uttar Pradesh. And here, the embarrassment that is in store for the Congress is unparalleled. As Rahul Gandhi's Nyay Yatra traverses across Uttar Pradesh, his own sister Priyanka Gandhi Vadra did not attend any part of the rally, allegedly due to poor health. But again, speculation, we can't confirm or deny them, say that all's not well between Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and Rahul Gandhi. His mother, of course, has already quit the family bastion of Rai Bareli, opting for a Rajya Sabha seat from Rajasthan. In fact, his alliance partner Akhilesh, who was expected to join Rahul Gandhi in Amethi while his Bharat Nyay Jodo Yatra was passing through it, left Rahul Gandhi completely red-faced. The Samajwadi Party chief not only refused to join the Yatra, he added insult to injury by unilaterally declaring his second list before a seat-sharing formula could be agreed upon between the two parties. And coming on this second list was a seat called Chandauli. Chandauli, exactly the spot where Rahul Gandhi's Yatra was. And that's where the blow that came to the Congress party is something it will find difficult to recover from. And Akhilesh has claimed that 27 seats will be contested in these two lists that have been declared, and 11 seats will be left for the Congress party, which has been rejected by the Congress party. Listen in to Akhilesh Yadav and the UP ke ladke who won't be seen together till seat sharing is actually final.
अभी बातचीत चल रही है, कई दौर में बातचीत हो चुकी है, कई सूचियां उधर से आई, सूची इधर से भी गई। जिस समय सीटों का बंटवारा हो जाएगा, समाजवादी पार्टी उनकी न्याय यात्रा में शामिल हो जाएगी।
While all of this is happening, we've seen Assam, Bengal, Jayant Chaudhary also quitting Akhilesh's alliance, and then Akhilesh also losing Swami Prasad Maurya and Pallavi Patel. So all's not well in Uttar Pradesh, and that, ladies and gentlemen, really puts the India alliance on the back foot. Jammu and Kashmir, where is the India alliance? Farooq Abdullah has declared that he will go it alone in Jammu and Kashmir. So what's really going on in the India alliance is something that everybody can watch and see how it is progressing. Maharashtra is no better, Bengal no better, Ashok Chavan, Milind Deora, Baba Siddiqui, everybody deserting. So the legitimate question we're asking on the Newshour tonight, will Vikas and Virasat wipe out Vipaksh? That's the question, and that's the debate coming up on the other side.
You're watching the Newshour at 9, debate number 1 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Joining the debate tonight, Gaurav Bhatia, national spokesperson of the BJP, Dr. Anand Ranganathan, author, scientist, political analyst, what have you, Sanjay Jha, author, suspended Congress leader, and Sanjay Jha. Today, I feel like sending you a bouquet of flowers. Really tough days for you to defend the Congress party. Rashid Kidwai, senior journalist, my friend. We've traveled together when Kamal Nath was Commerce Minister, Rashid Kidwai, and you're a Madhya Pradesh GV, and you know exactly what's happening on ground zero. Thank you for joining us on the Newshour tonight. Also joining us is Arka Kumar Nag, lawyer and political analyst, joining us from Kolkata. he supports the Trinamool Congress. Vivek Silas, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Vikash-Viraasat, political analyst, also joining the show. Sanjay Jha, kya bole? 63 people, last I counted, have deserted the Congress party. Starting from Assam, I really don't want to rub it in, but these are facts of the case, so I have to present them. Two of your leaders left and joined Himanta Dada and the BJP in Assam. Then you came, Rahul Gandhi came to Bengal, and Bengal, what Mamta said to him, we've discussed it ad nauseum. Bihar, Nitish Kumar left you and went. Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, Uttar Pradesh में तो जो हुआ सो हुआ, आप देख ही रहे हैं. Jharkhand में भी, the disease is spreading. They are unhappy right now. How unhappy, we'll wait and watch. But today, Akhilesh Yadav announcing the list and the candidate for Chandauli, adding insult to injury, Sanjay Jha. And of course, leaders in Rajasthan joining the BJP. The last I heard was 7, 8, 10, 12, some number of that kind. Milind Deora, Ashok Chavan, notwithstanding. Kya ho raha hai, bhai?
Navika, I'm not going to deny that there are challenges for the Congress party, but I want to give you one example of the kind of wild speculation, and I think they are fueled by the Bharatiya Janata Party, about Manish Tiwari. Now, Manish happens to be a very dear friend of mine. I've known him for many, many years. And when I heard these rumors, I was astonished because, he's probably one of the most secular liberal people I know, and he's also a very modern thinking man. There's no way that I ever imagined that he would join a regressive, retrograde, antiquated party like the BJP, which I believe is taking India back. And Manish
are you saying Milind Deora is not secular and he is regressive?
I'll come to that. I'll come to that in a while. But here I'm talking to you about Manish. Manish, in one monosyllable, said to me what I think just should put all this idle, frenzied madness to rest. Rubbish. So I'm going to say this to you on because your program is extremely popular, that the BJP's attempt to try and make the Congress appear like a dilapidated, disintegrating house, no matter what its internal challenges are a figment of their imagination. It's political season. They will do it, which is, par for the course as far as I'm concerned. Point number 2. I agree with you that there are problems within the Congress, but let's ask, we are talking about Acharya ji. There is a very popular leader, in my opinion, probably the only person in the BJP who has a cerebral sense. With due apologies to my friend Gaurav Bhatia. And his name is Dr. Subramanian Swamy. I want all the viewers of your program to please read the tweets and the messages of Dr. Subramanian Swamy on the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, on everything of governance to do with the BJP. And I can tell you, if Mr. Swamy is to be believed, the BJP ought to be voted out in 2024 because they have completely destroyed what India stands for. And this is, by the way, coming not from an Acharya. This is coming from a member of parliament and somebody who actually, in a great number of ways, has been the biggest critic of the Congress party. And I think this is something that Mr. Gaurav Bhatia ought to respond to. Number 3. Just one last point, Navika. Mr. Modi goes to town every day and he keeps saying, मैं तीसरे बार जीतने वाला हूं, मैं तीसरी बार जीतने वाला हूं. So I have one प्रश्न for him. आपके माध्यम से, आपके दरमियान से मुझे मोदी जी के लिए एक छोटा सा प्रश्न है. यदि आपका आत्मविश्वास उतना ही मजबूत है, तो आप चुनाव अभियान मत कीजिए, इश्तेहार बंद कर दीजिए, विज्ञापन बंद कर दीजिए. जो पैसे बचते हैं उसको आप किसानों को, गरीब को, मिडिल क्लास को दे दीजिए, क्योंकि आप तो चुनाव जीत चुके हैं. आपका अहंकार बोल रहा है या अभिमान बोल रहा है या आप डरे हुए हैं, ये तो जनता फैसला करेगी. वो आप नहीं फैसला कर सकते. कोई भगवान नहीं है, हम लोग सब जो कहते हैं ना इंसान है. और अंत में मैं समझता हूं कि बीजेपी इज सीरियसली वरीड, because I'll tell you one thing, Navika, and I'm just going to say this last line before Gaurav and all come in. If I look at the issues that affect the common man, there is no way the BJP can win the 2024 election. Okay. No way.
If wishes were horses, well, what can I say? But Gaurav Bhatia, please respond to Dr. Sanjay Jha.
I will respond to Sanjay Jha, but before that, I want to just share a few facts with you, Navika. The entire country is going to bless Narendra Modi ji And do you know what commitment is all about? Commitment is when you work so hard tirelessly for 10 years, just thinking about the country and the citizenry, that you are so sure that you will be blessed again because you've earned that third term. And just yesterday and day before yesterday, let's start with the preparation. A confident student who knows that he has done well is preparing for the exam. On the other side, what is the preparation of the Ghamandiya? There is a line, कहते हैं ना, बूझो तो जाने. घमंडिया का स्टेटस आज वही है, बूझो तो जाने. So this is the difference between the preparation. Second, leadership. I say this with full confidence that you ask any ally of the NDA who your leader is, they will say Narendra Modi ji. You ask the Ghamandiya group who your leader is, they will say, अरे नीतीश जी थे लेकिन चले गए, ममता जी थी लेकिन वो अकेले चुनाव लड़ रही हैं, अरविंद केजरीवाल थे लेकिन वो भी अकेले चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं, अखिलेश यादव थे लेकिन वो कह रहे हैं कि मैं तो अकेले सीट घोषित करता रहूंगा, कांग्रेस की जरूरत ही नहीं है. This is the difference. Now ideology. Look at the clarity. Narendra Modi ji, when he was giving the Mool mantra to every worker, he said 100 days. Even if you don't sleep, it's okay. But work hard, connect with the voters and tell them what we have done. He gave us the second mantra. He said 370 plus lani hai. Kuch bhi ho jaye, 400 plus NDA ki. Third, he said 2047, India has to be a Viksit Bharat. And the most important thing today in context of UP, I can say it, being a person hailing from Uttar Pradesh, you were speaking lawlessness is a thing of the past. Today investment is pouring in, and I say this on your program, 80 out of 80 seats we will get. Now I just want to give another aspect to the Ghamandiya side. What has happened with the Congress? Sonia Gandhi today does not even muster the courage to contest from Rai Bareli, which has been the stronghold of the Congress, the only Lok Sabha seat that the Congress won. Rahul Gandhi, Smriti ji was in Amethi today. She challenged Rahul Gandhi, make an announcement that you will only contest from Amethi. Rahul Gandhi will not. Third, Navjot Singh Sidhu, there are rumors, there is speculation. Kamal Nath, Nakul Nath, there is speculation. Manish Tiwari, fine, I'll leave him out. But there are so many leaders like Milind Deora, Ashok Chauhan, Baba Siddiqui and others who are leaving the Congress. If you don't want to introspect, that is fine. But when the results are declared in May 2024, Congress will be part of history. Nobody would ever even know what Congress was all about. And that is because they hate Modi ji, but they hate to introspect what has brought them down to a party which is not even a single % of what it was in the past. Navika.
Well, I'm coming to you, Dr. Sanjay Jha, but let me pick the mind of Rashid Kidwai, who's covered the Congress party, written several books on the Congress party, and nobody knows the Congress like Rashid Kidwai does. So, Rashid Kidwai, all these are speculations, rumors, ke kuch sachai bhi hai. Can there be smoke without fire? Please tell us the inside story.
Thank you, Navika. Thank you for your kind words. See, it happens in a life of a political party. If a political party is not winning, obviously there are going to be disgruntled people. If you look at the Congress in 1969, 1977, whenever it had a political debacle, it collapsed. There was a huge split. Twice, 2/3 of members left. But it's very peculiar and intriguing that after 2014 and 2019 defeat, there was no split. 15 former chief ministers of the Congress have left. 13 of them have joined the BJP. Congress today is a political party where people are happy to be unhappy. Mr. Kamal Nath's case, he has reasons, perhaps I would say compelling reasons to be unhappy. But this is nothing new. You look at the case of Sachin Pilot. He had almost left the Congress. He came back, and today he is one of the most important people Congress has, not only in Rajasthan but at national level. So differences, are inevitable in a political party, and particularly political party which is struggling with a leadership issue, with vision, with talking points, with the kind of opening remarks that you made about this thing, interjunction of faith and politics, etc. The Congress is unable to get its act together. All these things are there. The problem with the Congress is it is not finding a mechanism. You and me have known Kamal Nath. Kamal Nath is an excellent choice today in the context of alliance building. He knows Mamata Banerjee very well. He knows he has been a parliamentary affairs minister. He's been 9 times member of parliament. There is no role for him after defeat in Madhya Pradesh, where I am today. But he has a huge role in Delhi. He can't be a general secretary because he's very senior. But he can do this alliance building like, back of his palm. The Congress is not utilizing him, and that is a question that is going unanswered. The problem in the Congress, in nutshell, Navika, is a lack of ownership. Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge thinks that the political leadership of the Congress is with Gandhis. Rahul Gandhi thinks he is no longer a Congress president. Why should he get a blame of, deciding on seats in Uttar Pradesh and elsewhere? And again, the blame will get Rahul ji se kuch nahi ho paya. So he is busy with his yatra. So there is no ownership. There is no sense of belonging in the Congress.
Well, but I want to ask you, the moot point is, are these stories of people wanting to abandon the Congress true? Or are they a figment of our imagination? Because journalists like us hear this, hone wala hai, and there is some truth to it. Do you say what Dr. Sanjay Jha says, कि बिल्कुल nothing true and this is all created by the BJP? Or is there truth in the fact that there is so much of discontent that people are actually looking for getting out of that party?
Absolutely, Navika, you are spot on. I think political, loyalty is highly transactional. People forget, after 1977, Mr. Devkant Barua, who had coined this word that India is Indira and Indira is India, had gone and deposed against Indira Gandhi in Shah Commission of Inquiry. This is a matter of record within 1 year. To Kamal Nath's credit, Kamal Nath has never left a party since early 1970s till date. There were a lot of, as 1977 was one thing, Narasimha Rao, BJP has given him Bharat Ratna, Narasimha Rao had, and made him an accused in Jain Hawala case. He was denied Lok Sabha ticket in 1996. So Kamal Nath did not leave the Congress. Madhav Sindhia and several Arjun Singh, they all had left. So I'm saying here is a man with such a proven track record. If he's unhappy, then Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, Priyanka Gandhi, they must address. And what is his issue? He is talking about the religious outreach program that you referred to, where Acharya Pramod Krishnam was also part of it. The Congress has not been able to make up its mind on the issue of blending religion with politics. The Congress had did it its own terms in Punjab, in Mizoram, in several other places, but can go on, talking about it. But now they are not able to match the pitch that, Mr. Modi has created. And that is a problem. So there are a lot of people within the Congress who are unhappy. They want Congress to have a, so to say, Ayodhya doctrine, which Congress is. So there is a lack of consistency. There are people like Jairam Ramesh, there are people like Surjewala, there are people like K.C. Venugopal who are calling shots. They are all Rajya Sabha people. They have not won elections. They are trying to influence Rahul Gandhi's mind. The Congress lacks its own core ideology, be it economic reform, be it religion, a lot of emotive issues.
Well said, Dr. Sanjay Jha. Which part of Rashid Kedwai's insight are you objecting to?
I know. Actually, Rashid is a very dear friend and he was usually very dispassionate. I don't think he's wrong. But there are 2 points that I think we need to factor in here. All those people who say that the Congress is disintegrating, I want to tell them that the 3 states that the Congress is empowered in today on its own have all been won in the last 1 year. I mean, Himachal, they defeated the BJP. Karnataka, they defeated the BJP. And in Telangana, they actually won a very convincing victory. And this has happened just some time ago. So I think, the famous phrase, the rumors of my death are greatly exaggerated, applies to the Congress. My second point, very important here. Gaurav Bhatia talked and rubbished the Congress, but I want to tell him, the way, Navika, the BJP is now only having senior Congress leaders in its midst who probably are their best. It's a Congress versus Congress in 2024. The BJP is now actually a manifestation of the disgruntled Congress people. So I believe for a Congress person, whether in opposition or in power, we are actually in a way reconciling to the reality that the BJP has become the new Congress.
Well,
and by the way,
okay, all right. That's a blow, Gaurav Bhatia. You'll have to defend your party on. Anand Ranganathan coming to you, but Gaurav Bhatia.
Yeah. To my friend, first of all, who needs enemies when there are people like Sanjay Jha still sympathizing with the Congress? And Navika, this also becomes an achievement for the Congress that Congress is reduced to 3 states now. Sanjay Jha ji doesn't even know Bharatiya Janata Party has government in 17 states. 17 versus 3. And he feels it's an achievement. And then Sanjay Jha doesn't even remember how Congress party lost Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh very recently. But Sanjay Jha is saying Congress is very powerful. It's doing well. I congratulate you. Sanjay bhai, take Congress on this path which will lead to destruction. When they are down to a single-digit party, we will again have a conversation. Regarding the leaders who are coming to the Bharatiya Janata Party, Navika, I will make it very, very clear. Bharatiya Janata Party is a cadre-based organization. The supreme leader is Narendra Modi ji. The ideology is for everyone to follow. Whoever joins the Bharatiya Janata Party cannot exercise his own clout or his own ideology. He can discuss it, but he has to go by the guiding principles of the Bharatiya Janata Party. We have seen all the tall leaders of the Congress party joining the BJP and flourishing, whereas they were a bunch of sycophants when they were in the Congress. That is the difference, that you bring out the best from every leader who joins our party. Thank you.
Let me ask Anand Ranganathan. Anand Ranganathan, the Congress today looks like the Skilling India mission of the बीजेपी सरकार. स्किलिंग होती है कांग्रेस में और फिर दे गो डायरेक्टली फॉर जॉब्स टू द बीजेपी. दैट्स व्हाट इज हैपनिंग एंड द स्किल इंडिया मिशन has become a success because everybody from the Congress wants to go to the BJP. Having said that, I just want to ask you, is this the Prime Minister's war cry कि अब की बार 400 पार, which has completely unnerved the opposition, that everybody is going helter-skelter. किसी को समझ ही नहीं आ रहा है करना है तो क्या करना है, जाना है तो कहाँ जाना है. And on top of that, we have a situation of जिसको कहते हैं ना कि अति insult. Adding insult to injury is Akhilesh Yadav's today's second list. For Chandoli, a candidate announced in the constituency where Rahul Gandhi is. गए तो नहीं भारत जोड़ो यात्रा में जुड़ने के लिए, ऊपर से वहां उसी कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी में वन साइडेड लिस्ट अनाउंस कर दी. अब is this durgati of Congress party and have they brought this upon themselves?
Good evening, Navika. Good evening to my fellow panelists. 2 points here. Number one, on the Congress, look, I agree with Gaurav ji, but I'll go further. This is an inflection point for Congress. This is the dynasty slaves tryst with destiny. To paraphrase, a moment comes which comes but rarely in history when the soul of a congressman, long suppressed, finds utterance. This is that moment, Navika. Decades of bondage had conditioned and condemned him below deck in the hold where he spent his life living in the galleys. His back was whipped to smithereens, but he rode. Rivers of sweat gushed through his brows, but he rode. He couldn't remember what his surname meant anymore, but he rode. Muck and grime matted his hair, but he rode. He rode for the sake of his masters and their children and their children and their children. And he coaxed their ship from one port to the next, but was never allowed to stretch his scrawny arms, leave alone step into the light of the land. Until one day, he couldn't take it anymore and he chewed through the duct tape and he kneed his oar into two and he pried open his shackles and he jumped into the menacing waters and swam without fear or without care, because a moment of freedom was worth more than a decade of slavery. The waters were infested with sharks, but he didn't care. He had seen the land and the light behind it in his dreams and he swam towards it. The slave was free. Perhaps to start a slave dynasty of his own or to support a slave dynasty like Kapil Sibal has. In any case, he is at long last free. But here is the point. Is he really free? Navika, as they say,
you've been brutal. You've been brutal, Anand.
Navika, I want
थोड़ी तो दया कर लो.
Because what I want to say is that is he really free? As they say, the king is dead. Long live the king. The Congress is dead. Long live the Congress. The BJP is not just a washing machine; it's a dhobi ghat now. Just the other day, when the Prime Minister was talking of Ram Rajya, he inducted Ashok Chavan, who he himself accused of the other scam. Then there was Ajit Pawar, accused of the 70,000 crore dam scam. Now there is rumors that Kamal Nath might join. I want to ask, they have rationalized it to such an extent. Who next? Jagdish Titler?
Well, that's a question the BJP will need to answer, because everything you stood against is now part of the BJP, and that charge, Gaurav Bhatia, will always be made against you. But let me get in Vivek Silas. Vivek Silas, India Alliance hai bhi kuch ke nahi? Rahul Gandhi se to Akhilesh hasn't joined the yatra. He says no route of the yatra was ever discussed, and therefore nothing really left in this alliance. And then announcing the list in the constituency where Rahul Gandhi is. Is there any even scope of hi left within the India Alliance, Vivek Silas?
First of all, very good evening to you, Navika ji. As far as India Alliance is concerned and the Samajwadi Party is concerned, we were absolutely clear. We had a meeting on the 22nd of December 2023, and on that day we were absolutely clear that things should be sorted out as soon as possible. We were hoping, and Congress gave us the insurance as well, that everything will be sorted out. But in spite of our waiting, it has been a while since we have been waiting, and our candidates have to go to the ground. But today, let me tell you one more thing, that Chandauli is not the bone of contention, and neither Mr. Rahul Gandhi is in Chandauli. Not at all. Chandauli has been a Lok Sabha constituency where Congress won way back in 1985. And after that, if you see, the Samajwadi Party has 4 members of parliament from Chandauli. So that doesn't make a difference at all. But as far as the Bharatiya Janata Party or others are concerned, I think we should also think about them. What Mr. Om Prakash Rajbhar said, उन्होंने तो कहा कि जब तक हमको मंत्री नहीं बनाएंगे तब तक हम तो आचार संहिता नहीं लगने देंगे. This is the thing that we are opposing.
Swami Prasad Maurya, Pallavi Patel, Swami Prasad Maurya and Pallavi Patel, who have abandoned the Samajwadi Party. Will you say something about them also?
Who said that Pallavi Patel has abandoned the Samajwadi Party? Not at all.
Well, she's gone.
Yes, it was yesterday only that she said that Akhilesh Yadav is my... That is a very commendable thing, but she has done. She is a part of the India Alliance. She is a part of the Samajwadi Party Alliance. I think there is no reason why shouldn't she have had gone there. It is something good that she had done.
आपसे गुड हो नहीं रहा, बाकी कर रहे हैं और आप कह रहे हैं वो हमारे साथ है. इतना कंफ्यूजन, इतना कंफ्यूजिया दिया आपने विवेक साइलस जी के जनता भी कंफ्यूजिया गई है, हम भी कंफ्यूजिया गए. नहीं 5 सेकंड दे दीजिए. नहीं 5 सेकंड से पहले लेट मी गेट इन विवेक श्रीवास्तव. Everybody and especially Dr. Sanjay Jha said that Congress party has won 3 elections, Himachal, Telangana, and one more that he said. Well, that is the reason why there was a euphoria and the India Alliance came, that the opposition may have dum. But since that victory, it seems like centuries ago that Karnataka, Telangana and Himachal Pradesh victories actually happened. Instead of the Congress building on those victories, the building blocks have completely dissipated, and right now it looks like a fallen house of cards. Isn't it true? And is this actually impacting the chances of the opposition? Because the largest party, the National Party, the Congress Party, is in complete disarray.
No, I don't think the Congress Party is in complete disarray, and I think Dr. Ranganathan was splendid. He was simply splendid, and whether I am in his debate with him or not, the moment I see him on the television, I always listen to him. He is one of the most rational voices today, and it's always an honor to be with him in the panel.
Yeah, left is appreciating the right. Dal mein kuch kala hai.
I am a leftist, Navika. I'll always remain a leftist. And I know Dr. Ranganathan supports the right-wing government over here. But however, I have never doubted his patriotism, his rationale, or his integrity of character.
Navika, help me.
And today his analysis was very honest. And today his analysis was absolutely on dot. And when he said that, I mean, let's question the BJP. कि आप कमलनाथ को ले रहे हैं, आप XYZ को ले रहे हैं, you are anybody who's disgruntled with the Congress is welcome with the BJP. And like my friend Sanjay Jha said, I mean दोनों तरफ कांग्रेस है, BJP मुक्त भारत, Congress of Nehru led by Rahul Gandhi and Congress of Narendra Modi. So it's Congress versus Congress. But I mean, moving away from it, I mean, if we have analyzed, if you have analyzed the third front governments that were there earlier. If you had analyzed the way Vajpayee had a government, you always have problems when there is a Gathbandhan Sarkar and there are more than one party which have to sort of join hands and rule. I'm telling you, TMC is not out of INDIA. Aam Aadmi Party is not out of INDIA. Okay.
It's another matter that they fight on a daily basis and abuse each other on a daily basis, because that's exactly what is happening. Mr. Nath, isn't that exactly what is happening in Bengal as well? In Bengal, the Congress party, well, Mamata Banerjee doesn't quite, like the way Congress party and its Bharat Jodo Yatra entered Bengal. On top of that, on Sandesh Khali, which is our next debate, the way the Congress and the Trinamool Congress are at each other's throats. So where is the alliance?
No, see, I mean...
1 minute. Allow Mr. Nag to respond.
Well, the first and foremost thing is... Well, the first and foremost thing is it was from day one of the India Alliance when Mamata Banerjee had been speaking very firmly that the India Alliance has to be an alliance of equals and everybody has to respect each other in a situation where whichever political party is strong in whichever area, they will take a lead. But though it is the fact, it is now open, it's an open secret that perhaps the Congress could not or is not been able to keep all its allies, partners in the right frame of the situation. And so far as the Bengal Congress is concerned, their approach to the alliance is perhaps one of the main reasons why in Bengal the TMC is not in a position to share seats with the Congress party. But I have to agree with many of the panelists who were speaking here that the BJP has turned into a Dhobi Ghat, because if you see in Bengal, all the political leaders who had several cases against them, many of which was filed by the BJP or by the central agencies, the moment they have turned and joined the Bharatiya Janata Party, they have attained a protection of no investigation whatsoever, and perhaps that is one of the main reasons that
fair point. Ball back in your court, Gaurav Bhatia, and I have only 45 seconds for you. Please respond to the Dhobi Ghat charge, because everybody says the fight is not between any ideology versus the other. It is actually between the strong arm tactics and the washing machine. Please respond, Gaurav Bhatia.
No, that's a very valid question, and I think it's my responsibility to respond to it. First of all, what is non-negotiable for the Bharatiya Janata Party, I'll tell you. No matter who comes and joins the party, he would not enjoy any protective umbrella. The cases will never be shut. And let me give you a few examples. Anand Bhai raised this question, and I'm trying to answer it with some facts. Suvendu Adhikari, he joined the Bharatiya Janata Party. He was still charge-sheeted by the CBI. But Anand Bhai, there is a question that I also want to ask. Ajit Pawar joining the Bharatiya Janata Party now is corrupt. But when he was the deputy CM in the Mahavakuli Agadi, he was fine. And same, Mukul Roy, when he joined the Bharatiya Janata Party, he was still charge-sheeted. He wasn't provided any protective umbrella, but now he's clean or he's corrupt when he's with Mamata Banerjee. So these are good. Please do not speak in between.
Well. There is only one line that describes politics and politics ahead of a general elections for the Lok Sabha, and that is all's fair in love and war. And that is the only truth that we're going with, while the BJP has adopted that as their mantra, all's fair in love and war. On the other side, we're seeing a house of cards that is just breaking down with just a little gentle breeze. मुझे गुलाम अली की एक गजल भी याद आती है, कैसी चली है अब के हवा तेरे शहर में, बिकॉज रियली ऐसी हवा चली है कि कम से कम विपक्ष से, कांग्रेस से तो सब उड़ते ही चले जा रहे हैं. We leave it at that. Thank you very much to all my panelists for joining me on debate number 1.